What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to Vino Entertainment TV. Hey, Miss Leggin. What we do on Vino Entertainment TV, we talk about firearm violence, domestic violence. We feed the unfortunate, and we're always out in the community having fun and acting, just cutting up. You know how we do. But anyway, what's going on, y'all? It's raining up here in Texas. You know. A little chilly, but not much. Just very little bit, just very little bit. Yeah, thank you for stopping by, Legging, and giving me your support. Sure appreciate it. And if you don't mind, just y'all go ahead and please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. You know, so we can get this good old content out there. Cause you know what? It's not very many YouTubers putting very much content out there. You know what I'm talking about? But anyway, we're gonna move it right along. It's been raining all week in Georgia. Oh wow. I don't know what's going on out of the rain. I know it's springtime, but you know, and kids out of school, but some kids are going back to school. Hello, Melanie Jim. Some kids are going back to school Monday. They go to school Monday. But yeah, and I remember when I was going to school, I think spring break was almost 2 weeks, I think it was, something like that. I had a good time when we had spring break back in the day. But now spring break is cut it down to minimize small size of going to school. You know, I mean, being out of school for spring break. But yeah, I remember spring break. We had about 2 weeks out for school, spring break, and we had fun too. You know what I'm talking about at spring break. But now you can't do that. Even our summertime, summertime when school was out. We had a good time when school was out because I think back in the day we may be out of school almost 3 months. I think something like that because we didn't go back to school till September back then. But now they go to school early. They stay in school. Seem like they stay in school longer. Seem like they need more credits now to graduate from school, from high school. You get to have certain credits nowadays, you know, and so, but you know, certain ones you couldn't have back in the day, but you had to have back in the day. But now, they don't have certain credits like we used to have back in the day. You know, like me and Pat was talking about agriculture and uh, um, uh, with homie, you know, we going there and do sewing and baking, learn us how to bake and stuff, and you know, they don't do that no more. I don't know what happened to school. Just what happened was they took a lot of things out for other people to come in to learn. You see, That's what they did, like they doing in certain, in certain cities and states, But have y'all been keeping up with the news? You know what's going on with the news? That news, will tell you, it can make it kind of depressing sometimes. But you need the news. You know what I'm saying? You need that news. That news, you got to have that news, or there know something that's going on. But like I always say, at the end of the news, what they do is they'll give you something real good to put you sleep on, because they have been told you, they think they've been told you so much bad stuff, on the news. And at the end, they had to give you something joyful, something from the community, something like that. I mean, I'm not saying that I don't enjoy it, because I like to see what's going on in other communities, things like that. But that's what they do at the end of the at the end. You see what I'm saying? So ain't nothing wrong with that. That way you keep everybody somewhat in a good spot. Did Shane Rock share his live with you purpose yesterday? Because he did an awesome live last night that purchased angel named Charlie. She was murdering her moms and his platform to raise money. No, I didn't see that. I don't even think I even heard anything about that. I don't know if I heard anything about that. If I did, I don't remember, but I don't remember hearing anything about that. Raising awareness and hope. No, how old was she? I might have and just don't remember the name, but how old was the young lady? Wow, man. Oh, I'm gonna contact him. He probably got too busy. I'm gonna contact him. Man, that's crazy. Oh, she was only 18? Wow. Gun violence? That's why I say, I know I see this one thing, nigga, that you might have seen where I guess the kids was outside fighting and arguing and carrying on. And a parent came. And when the parent came, she had a firearm with her. And I don't know what happened, but some kind of way she ended up getting unalive. And then they said it's a girl fault, but I don't know. It's crazy. She was married by a 35-year-old man. Oh man, no. No, I ain't heard about that. Y'all, we gotta keep close eye on our kids. I'm telling you. I ain't saying, I'm not saying they doing the wrong thing. We gotta keep an eye on our kids, because we got these men out here that still ain't grew up and still want to mess with the kids. You see what I'm saying? Still hurt our children that's coming up, our upcoming young adults. So, man, that's crazy. Wow. I ain't heard that. I'm gonna check into it though tonight, Leggin. When I get off live, I'm gonna check into that. I sure am. Cause I want to see what's going on with that. I'm interested now. I got to see what's going on. For some reason, I'm gonna get on my commentary, but let me just say this right quick. I got this hag still nagging on my titties and shit. She just can't stay off of the nigga. But I tell you, if she tended that wig a little bit better, she'll do a little bit better.
What you say, Grandma? I need to do what?
Keep your wig.
Why I gotta keep my wig?
You need to sleep with that motherfucker. Yeah, bitch, you need to sleep in that motherfucker and stand outside, let the rain hit that wig on your head, because it need plenty of moisturizing. Yeah, talking that noise the other day, but I tell you what, it's all right. We just scare yourself. Yeah, it is sad. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad. We got to keep up with our young adults, our young girls. I'm telling y'all, these young girls, when y'all dress these young girls like 11-year-old, 12-year-old, 13-year-old girls with long lace fronts and long hair and eyelashes, and I ain't saying nothing about it. Ain't nothing wrong with having the long hair, but not no lace front at 13 years old. 13 years old, she needs to be wearing barrettes and little balls on her head and ribbons and shit at 13 years old. What? And get her a pink roller and get her some bangs in the front of her head. That's how I feel. She was 13 years old. She don't need no lace front. Nails, okay, she might have little short nails. Okay, that's cool, little short nails. You know, but all that eyeliner and lipstick and it's okay for a little lip gloss, clear lip gloss. You know, I be saying the cherry, the banana, the strawberry, the green apple. Remember that lip gloss a long time ago? You put on our lips a long time ago. Yes, people, I heard about the let's type on Stanky Coochie. Yes, girl, she's still pressed. I don't know what's wrong with her. I don't know. She said it happened in 2021, 2022, 2022. She behind 2023. She behind, baby. And then she talking about some fake receipts. If you could tell me anybody, how you can make a fake receipt from Western Union and how you make a fake receipt from Loose Sterrett. Yeah. And how you can make a fake receipt with only 5 people that donate to your lonely ass bitch. That part. But she forgot how funky she was when she came to my house. And that she didn't have no material to wash that stinking ass.
Get your funky ass in this motherfucking bath, bitch. Mommy, I can't get in. Girl, shut your funky ass up. You already the fuck out, so bitch, shut up.
That's about how I feel about her stinking ass. But anyway, let me get on with my content. Little stinking white. I don't know why somebody's so pressed about little me. Yeah, man, AJ, girl, I'm telling you, girl again. Yeah, it went. That's where it went to. That's where it went to, and she's so upset about it. She's so upset about it. I don't know what her problem is, but you know what? I ain't worried about her, cause baby, she won't come to Texas with that noise. Her home girl.
You got me messed up. Well, sit your ass down, 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 down. That ain't your stuff. So shut that mess up before I bust that ass right now.
Yeah, she better shut up. I bust that ass. I'm telling you. You know, anybody can make a trip. Yeah, man, that girl, she better quit playing with folks, girl. That's just sad. You know, she wants somebody to feel sorry for her, but see, she don't know, you know, people pop up anywhere. You see what I'm saying? I didn't know nothing about no Shamorta. I was just strolling down and I see him up in over there on live and everything. And I look around, he had that clown, that mud duck up on the pound and everything, complaining about some trying to make Cam apologize. I'm so glad Cam didn't apologize to her because Cam did nothing wrong to her. But she feel like he did so much wrong to her. She want him to kiss her butt. No, nobody don't kiss your butt, girl. It ain't even clean, first of all. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. You see what I'm saying? And still talking about Melanie. Yeah, three years later. I know hazmat gloves and masks. I know, right? I mean, I don't understand that. Yeah, she is miserable, y'all. She miserable, y'all. I don't understand that. And for her to be grown and older she is, she need to get over it. She just need to go on by her way. Let's get started. So do y'all believe that? Do y'all believe that the higher you make it successful, the more successful that you get, people start getting into the Illuminati, or do they get into it once they start? I don't know if they once they start out, with their contracts and everything, do they start right then getting into, the diamond shape and all that, or do they only happen once they get to a certain limit, or to a certain height, to a certain level, in the industries, to where they're making a lot of money? Because they do say that when you do get in there, they put a lot of money on you, make you start changing your identity, how you live, how you dress. Because I've seen some girls that's dressing like, I can't believe they got that on, showing they behind and stuff. And, I know certain things that young people wear nowadays, to get the audience, to get the crowd, to get their fan base, to get their fans going and everything, I understand that, but golly, I say certain level of success. It is, I think so too, it's a certain level of success, Melanated Jim. I don't know, but Wiggly Tiggly is. I know. I know how I'm legging. Yeah. But yeah, y'all get to a certain level. And when you get to a certain level, that's when they start, interfering with their with their life, with their jobs, stuff like that. She met Oprah and Gayle King. She wished that's what she wanted to meet them, but she have never met them, never. And the way a person, how she present herself as far as her looks, and how she, the words that come out of her mouth, the negativity, the negative energy come out of her mouth, I don't think nobody even want to fool her that is successful. What successful person want to fool with a fool like that? You know what I'm saying? And I don't know them, and they wouldn't even fool with nobody like that. They're frown on them. She became pure ass devil. She did. She became the devil. I don't know what happened. But all I know is, people sleep on things like that, and with negativity always on their mind, and then we wake up and open their mouth and say certain things that are always negative. Yeah, nobody that ever washed their ass never met Oprah. I know, right? Nobody. And that's her number one thing. She don't even wash her ass. Look, dust ass.
People are finally waking up. Listen to this.
The latest U.S. Census data shows more New Yorkers are moving out than anywhere else in the entire country. The new U.S. Census Bureau report showing the Empire State lost more than 100,000 people between July this year and the last. One of 8 states which saw their populations fall this year behind New York or other Democrat-run states, California, Illinois, and Pennsylvania. Meanwhile, 2 Republican-led states, Texas and Florida, saw the largest population growth, followed by North Carolina, Georgia, and South Carolina.
No, y'all stay in New York. Stay 10 toes down or whatever that's saying. Y'all stay up there. Enjoy that. It's going to be a bunch of cheaper apartments now. Stay on up there. Don't come down here. Don't come to Carolina. Don't come to Texas. Stay on up there.
Yeah, people are leaving New York because that's where most of the immigrants have been dropped off as in New York, in Chicago, and in Houston. I mean, and in Texas. So yeah, a lot of people are moving from New York. And a lot of people are moving from California too. They saying that Texas got a cheaper cost of living. Girl, act up, girl, show out. It's okay. I understand, girl. I be showing out too. Yeah, I know. So, and then not only that, they don't start giving out money for people to some kind of program, how you spend your money, some kind of maybe like evaluation program or something like that. But they're giving this money out. But in my heart, I do believe, since Greg Abbott thinks, Mr. Hot Wheels thinks that we got money here in Texas. Texas don't need this Texas don't need the stimulus check. Why we couldn't get a stimulus check? We didn't need no money, but yes, Texas need plenty of money. Do y'all know how many people are struggling out here in Texas with kids, single parents, mamas, single parents and fathers, even just single parents, period, together? You see what I'm saying? And when it's time for us to get that program, see, they gave it to Houston. See, they put Houston in their program. But when it comes down to Dallas, Texas, down this way, close to the state of Austin, the city of Austin, I believe that we ain't gonna be able to get that program. But it would be nice to get that program, because I'm sure I'll be able to qualify for it. I know, Leggett. I know. He need to live our lives, then think about what he's saying with his goofy. Yes. I mean, I ain't complaining about what he doing at the border, because, I believe that, a deal was made for them to come over here and just at this time, when it's time to start voting, and the time of we're gonna start getting in the midst of war and stuff. You see what I'm saying? I believe that that somebody was sent over to tell those people something where they always want to come over here at one doggone time. At one time, all those people, how many people you see over there? And right now, over in Haiti, they got a lot of problems going on right now, but they ain't running over here. They are asking for help, but they ain't leaving from over there running over here. They ain't getting them boats and waving themselves in the water to get on American soil. They ain't doing that. But down there in Mexico, and the Venezuelans down there, and the Mexico people, yeah, they ready to leave. But why? You see what I'm saying? We're not doing nothing too much more special than what y'all got going on. We over here in poverty. You know what I'm saying? Our finances ain't good. Some people can't even find nowhere to stay at. We got unfortunate people out on the streets. We got people who have been struggling behind their bills. So why come over here all of a sudden that many people all at once? Something was told to them. Something was promised to those people once they got here. And from what I see, they get $9,000 a month. And they said they're going to give them an extra $1,000 for spending money. Now, why can't we get that kind of money? And we've been struggling all this time. Do you know how many of my sisters and brothers can use that $9,000 a month and an extra $1,000 a month on top of that? Do you know how many sisters and brothers can use that? And I ain't just talking about just black people. I'm talking about white people too. Laughing for her new love is called perfect, baby. I better get up before I climb. Baby, she ain't got no new cars. She ain't got no house. She ain't got no nothing. And you have to remember now, she got on her background where the drug dealers tore the car up. And she couldn't get no money for it. She got to pay that car. So she ain't getting no lavish cars and no nice house. Yeah, she don't do in the border rooms or what she been doing, sleeping and looking, see who looking at her.
Tattoo. So I'm wearing one here on my arm.
Do we have a camera to get a?
This is a developmental system made by MC10, and it has an antenna and some sensors embedded in it. And what we plan to do is work with them to advance a tattoo that could be used for authentication. Now, let you hold it. Would you like to hold it?
I'll hold it.
Okay. So this.
You guys see it?
This pill has a small chip inside of it with a switch. It also has what amounts to an inside-out potato battery. When you swallow it, the acids in your stomach serve as the electrolyte.
That's what they do.
And they power it up, and the switch goes on and off. And it creates an 18-bit ECG-like signal in your body, and essentially your entire body becomes your authentication token. Yes, it's really true. So what this means is that becomes my first superpower.
Yeah, I ain't ready for that. That's something I ain't ready for. I'm not ready for none of that. None of that scanning my arm at the grocery stores and I'm not ready for none of that. And it's a small pill that's gonna dissolve in your stomach because of the acid. Man, do you see? They get everything put into our bodies, and then what we need to put in our bodies, they breaking it down, they turn it up, they adding stuff to it, they stuff catching on fire and stuff like that, and the chicken house catch on fire, and the cows catch on, and the born catch on fire. What about that? This week they walk to see it because you shop is what she needs for that week. She do because when I first seen her, that wig on her head was stiff. I'm like, damn, she just woke up. She didn't comb my hair. No, she never combed that wig. She never combed that wig on her head, and it was dry. It was dry. It's like she can stay outside right by now with that wig on her head, dry as it is. It'll take about 3 days soak of water to soak it up and get some moisturizing on it.
They don't got abortion clinics at the border. They're telling us as American women, specifically Black American women, we need to abort our children. But if you coming across the border with your baby, oh, come to the land of milk and honey, the great land of opportunity. We'll take care of you. Joe Biden even said, I'll give illegal immigrants coming across the border $400,000 a piece. Can you imagine if they were to go to that Black single mother living in the hood, not even $400,000, offer $4,000, because I know some Black women that can make something jump with $4,000. Offer her $40,000. You know why they'll never give us that? Because they know that we'll never need them again. Welfare reminds me of an old man I used to date. I was in a relationship with him for 11 years. He would never marry me, right? But whenever my bills were due, I would tell him he would give me just enough. He had a whole lot of money. He would give me just enough. Rent due, $1,200, he'd give me $1,200, not 1 cent over, because he knew that every month the rent was due, that I would have to come back to him. He wouldn't give me $100,000 and say, here, baby, bump that, go buy you a house and start your business, because then he felt like I wouldn't need him. The government system is the same way when it comes to Black Americans. They'll never give us enough to get over and get up. It's only enough to make sure we continue to come back every 30 days so that we can remain slaves to their system.
And that's how it is. And let me tell you why I say that's how it is. Yeah, Liggin. It was mattered up, baby. It was mattered up, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It had lint all inside of it. It was real mattered up. Yes. Now, what the lady said about they had you coming back every 30 days because you had to need the porcelain people. Well, that's what they did back in the day when they took the Black man out the house with the mother with kids. That's why it was so many Black men in prison, because they was going to jail for small petty crime, for small things. You know what I'm saying? And they was putting things off on them and giving them jail time. And when they did that, they were taking the Black man out the house with the mother and kid. And that means the mother and kids now struggling. Now they got to go some kind of way and get some kind of money. The mama who loved her kid is going to get out there and make it happen to see what's going on, that where she can make something happen to her household, some kind of money, something like that. See what I'm saying? So now she going to go get on the welfare system, the Medicaid, the food stamps. You see what I'm saying? Put the people in your little business. Now you get to depend on that system every 30 days to help you with your bills in your household until you be able to even eat. She would have to come back to him and have to want him. Yes, that's what she said. Yes. And see, she had found, she went, as time went on, she seen a pattern and she realized that's what he was doing. I feel like a woman is as strong as a man. And she is. She sure is. And they are as good as a man. Yes. And I believe that we're smarter than men. I believe that we are way smarter than men as women. Yeah, that's right. These days, that's right. A woman is way smarter than a man. Way smarter than a man. And she thinks quicker. She thinks faster than a man. She be on her toes. She always like you said, a woman's instinct, her instinct always on point. It's always going. It's always, what if? And I got to, some people put one step ahead, so they won't get caught up, from being behind on anything. You see what I'm saying? You got the women's like that, but you got strong women, because there's a lot of single mothers that are out here being boss women. Hey, you understand me? That's what that show, what that is. It's a lot of women out here being boss women. Show this, baby. And me and you is one of them.
You would learn that a zero was like this, right? That means nothing, right?
Right.
You take a 1 and a 0, what do you have?
10.
You add another 0.
100.
Add another 0.
1,000.
Add another 0.
10,000.
But you were taught that it means nothing. And in the bank, it means a lot of money. A 0 is the most powerful number in the world. Look how your money multiplies.
Right.
And the 3 L's is what you learn, not the 3 R's. The 3 R's, reading, writing, arithmetic, that's a myth. Because arithmetic spells with the A and writing spells with the W. How can they be the 3 R's? But they are 3 letters, 3-letter L's. Look, listen, and you will always learn. That's how we learn, by looking and listening. Otherwise, that we'll never learn nothing if we don't look and listen. We people of color got to have it to say, stop yelling at me, I hear you. I don't want you to hear me, I want you to listen to me. This is hearing. But this is listening when I'm talking directly to you. So stop telling people to stop yelling at you. You hear them. They don't want you to hear them. They want you to listen to them.
Yeah. And another thing, she seen her mama. She seen you. Raise them in a good manner. And you was a strong woman. Even though you had somebody there or not, you still was a strong woman. Yeah. No help by neither father. See what I'm saying? So yeah, they watching you. See what I'm saying? When they were small, people understand how your kids watch you so much when you smile. How your kids want to be like, my mom or like my dad, or saying my hero. Yeah. And that's true.
These 5 foods are banned in other countries, so you should probably stay away. Mac and cheese is banned in Finland and Norway for using the food dyes yellow number 5 and number 6. This study found these dyes to be contaminated with a carcinogen called benzidine, which may cause cancer. Gatorade was originally banned in Japan and Europe for containing brominated vegetable oil, or BVO. This study in rats found BVO to cause severe fertility and developmental problems in their offspring. Skittles are banned in Austria, Kuwait and the European Union for using harmful food coloring. This study highlights that exposure to these dyes is associated with behavioral and hypersensitivity effects in children. Wheat thins are banned in several countries like New Zealand, Japan, Switzerland, Austria, Iceland and Norway because BHT is added to the packaging for freshness. This chemical preservative has been shown in multiple studies to affect our livers and kidney and can potentially harm our lungs and blood. If there's even a slight chance of these foods harming you with so many better food options, why risk it? You need Total Body Detox to detox those toxins out your body. Order it from blackveganshop.com.
Bang. I like mac and cheese. Ain't that something? Man. See, we don't know what we eat nowadays. And then it's scary. Cause man, you got to go take your phone and go to the dictionary just to read up on things that's labeled on the ingredients on the box or on the back of a can or back of a jug. Like I said, which I know my kids had both parents in the same household, but she didn't have that choice. She had to grow up and raising 2 daughters, and she wanted was like she grew up, but she does a wonderful job. I know that's right, and I know you always telling her that. I know you always telling her how good of a job she's doing to be a single mom. I know you are. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, she got it from you. Megan said, she has a lot on her shoulder, but one thing I know, she's a boss mom. one of the autistic. Oh yeah, and especially you got an autistic baby. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, she got a lot on her hand. You see what I'm saying? And then that she's very. I know she's very thankful that she got a mother like you that would jump in and that would come in and take over and help and everything. And it's good to have someone to come in and a mom to come in and help you. You know what I'm saying? She might not need your help, but I'm sure sometimes you always offer some kind of help. Me knowing you offer help. Can I help you do this? I help you do that. I know you offer a lot of help. You know what I'm saying? Just being the person that you are. From me knowing you here on YouTube, I know. I know.
These 5 foods are banned in other countries.
Wrong one.
A lot of people didn't know Kobe was suing one of the major pharmaceutical companies, but the pharmaceutical company that he was suing is the same pharmaceutical company that ended up creating the Hot Sauce 19.
I wish my baby. I know you do. My granddaughter, I will watch while she worked 12 hours a day. She can need some. I know. Like I said, I know you be there for her. You see what I'm saying? And I know it gives you more joy than just help with your grandkids and while she try to go to work and make a living for her and her kids. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I understand. And that's what grandparents are for, and that's what mothers are for. And you don't find very mothers out here that's doing the thing that they supposed to do, like the things that you're doing. You see what I'm saying? You got mothers that ain't doing nothing like that, but kicking it.
2024 is going to be very chaotic. It's going to be weird. There's some weird movies coming out. How many of you guys saw the recent movie, Leave the World Behind? Anybody saw that movie there? Oh, okay. Yeah, all these. Am I watching a movie or is this a documentary realistic thing? And then I'm seeing Mark Zuckerberg just spent $100 million building a house in Hawaii with a nuclear bunker. What does he know that the rest of the world doesn't know about? Talk about the timing. Oh, accidentally, coincidentally, a week after that movie comes out, a new movie comes out. What's the name of that movie? Civil War. Leave the world behind. Our power grid in America hasn't been updated. 75% of it hasn't been updated in 50 years. And you're kind of talking about that. Then you're pinning whites against blacks. There's a line in the movie that says, Dad, if something goes down, we can't trust these white people. I know that's something both you and Mom agree on. Why do you put that line in the movie, Barack? And you were helping with the script. Why would you put that in the movie? Barack, weren't you the same guy that gave a talk at the DNC in 2004 about bringing people together? What happened to that guy?
I let mama actually raise my kids and I have my grandbabies all the time. I know that's right. It makes you wonder, the higher up people, they know what's going on. That's why they get prepared, and we seeing them get prepared, but some people not knowing what's going on, but then some people are seeing what's going on and knowing what's going on because how they move and things that they're purchasing and the things that they're going into and investing in. So yeah, and like I said, Mark Zuckerberg, he's gonna do him an underground house. You're gonna have the cows underground. They'll be drinking the best beer for growth and for their body and stuff. And you got Rick Ross talking about getting an underground bunker, and everybody talking about getting an underground bunker. So what's going on with the underground bunker? Because if something happened, I mean, how long do you think you'll be able to live underground? How long do you think you'll be able to survive down there? You have to come up for something one day. And when you come up, it's probably nothing gonna be there. Or I know time's gonna be unchanged by then.
I got some bad news for you.
Emergency SNAP food stamp benefits are coming to an end. It's thanks to the Consolidated Appropriations Act of 2023, apparently halting emergency benefits nationwide. NBC 15's Kara Harmon joins us now live in Mobile. Kara, some folks are wondering how they'll even put food on their table.
Yeah. It's going to affect a lot of
That's
people.
right, Kim. And some shoppers I spoke with today told me they have to break the bank just to get the necessities.
Anyone leaving the grocery store will tell you
Very high when you can't get a dozen of eggs for less than $5. Very high.
people telling me their grocery bills are far too high. It's
How long have I been telling y'all this? How long have I been telling y'all this? I cuss y'all out. I be like, bitches, you EBT welfare bitches, get the fuck off it and get your shit together. Y'all going into camp next.
How long do you think oxygen gonna last per? I don't know. On the ground, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how long they can last underground down there like that. Maybe I would say a week, a couple of weeks, something like that. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how long they can live underground like that. Girls are outrageous these days. They are. Like she said, I've been hearing from different people that food stamps gonna stop. They're gonna stop, giving food stamps out. They're gonna start giving food stamps out. They could take away the food stamps. But do you know if they take away the food stamps, how people gonna not be eating? People gonna be hungry. Kids gonna be starving. How people gonna survive with these food prices? I don't know. I don't know how they're surviving with the food prices now. Just imagine how it's gonna be later after our cows and chickens caught on fire and stuff like that. I don't know. It's gonna get worse. But if they take food stamps away, man, food stamps, welfare, and healthcare, yeah, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be terrible. I mean, do you realize how many households eats off of food stamps? How many households need their welfare? Provide off of welfare. How many people need their health care, the Medicare? They can't really afford the high bills. It may need, kid might be in the hospital, anything, 2 or 3 days, need certain medication or need a certain stuff. Man, it's gonna be bad. I mean, oh man, I don't know. It's let's start stocking them now to where I see it. It seems like we are going through another Great Depression soon, honey. We sure live. That's why it's important to start your little garden inside your house. That's why it's important to start stocking up on your canned goods. Canned goods last 2 or 3 years. That's what they say. I don't know, but that's what they say. They last a long time. And by the dates that I be seeing on canned goods, they be some long dates on the canned goods that I be seeing. It sure do. Long. It's gonna be bad. I don't know. It scared me.
You think that men prefer a natural body or a BBL?
BBL.
BBL.
BBL. BBL. BBL. BBL. BBL.
BBL. BBL. BBL. Do you prefer a natural body or a BBL?
Natural. 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 Natural body all day.
Nah, it's just what I heard now. I heard the women who have had them BBLs, I heard they butt stinks. Yeah. What you think? What you think? A man don't prefer too much of a BL. It just certain people just prefer that. A certain man, you know what I'm saying? But certain men don't prefer that. You know, welcome to come as you are. You know, welcome to that. You know what I'm saying? What happened to that? All men don't prefer that. and it's true.
People are coming back to their consciousness, sir. Did you poison the food supply? Yes, sir. There's no mineral left in the soil. Are you feeding them negativity on the news? Yes, sir. War and death. Social media. Yes, sir. Gender wars. Damn. Racism. It's not enough. They keep coming back. What do? We need to lower their immune systems. I thought we did that already with the virus, sir. What else can we do? More poison. We'll put more poison in the crop field. We used all the poison. We'll poison the animals. And then tell them to eat the animals. This is why you're our leader, sir. Put the poison in the animals. Train doctors to not address the cause. I see where you're going. But only the symptom. So they'll get treated forever and eventually die. And we still get the money. Sir, what about the people that have found cures for these diseases and are trying to help other people cure these diseases? We'll make it punishable by law to say you can cure disease. What about the people that know the truth about COVID? Punishable by law to spread misinformation about COVID. But sir, that's free speech. We can't pass a law like that. We'll pay social media to take down people that even say the word.
Even it's more and more people speaking out about the food. It's more and more people speaking out. Period. And then it's not just the older people, people. It's not just the younger people. I mean, it's everybody. Even kids in school are talking about how about the food that we're eating and what's going on with the food and what's going on with how it's being grown and the things that they're putting into the food now. People are waking up, not just people, our parents, our children, I even heard grandparents talking about the food, you know, and how the fruits are so just terrible, this tart. The fruits are bad. I mean, I'm telling you, I think I told y'all before, I had bought a watermelon and it was so bad. I took it back and got my money back. The lady just looked at me, I looked at her. You know, this is terrible. If I eat 2 of these and 2 is not good, why am I eat 3 and 4, 5 and 6? You know, I'm not. I'm putting it in the refrigerator and just don't eat it. And that'd be what, $4 or $5. I just be on wasted and gave them my money for nothing. And I could have had that money in my pocket.
That was as good a time as any to remind the world when the NFL had to start paying out concussion-related damages to former players. They literally argued that black players should get less money because they had less mental capacity to lose. So you might be wondering like, yo, when was that policy a thing? The NFL had this policy in place up until 2021. After they were sued in a civil lawsuit. I need y'all to understand what this means, y'all. The NFL decided to give former players who were black less money in concussion settlements because they believed that black players or black people in general started with lower cognitive function, meaning that their presupposition was that black folks were inherently and genetically less intelligent than white folks. Meaning that they felt that black folks were so stupid coming into the game that a concussion didn't impact them as much as a white person who to them was inherently more intelligent. So with black folks, they was basically like, oh, you failed that test after having a concussion? You was gonna fail it anyway because you're dumb. But with white folks, they were like, ooh, you failed that test after a concussion? You shouldn't have because you would have got an A. And when they started giving out money for these concussion settlements, white folks were qualifying for awards at 2 or 3 times the rate of black folks. Keep that in mind when you consider that the NFL wanted those players to go back on the field, but they refused. Players, people in general, you are more powerful than you know. This system don't move without you.
I never heard that before, but I've just heard basically like what they were trying to do more safety with the helmets. I remember that, but that wasn't just for black people. But I didn't know that they pay them less than what they'll pay the Caucasian people. You know, shouldn't it be about your experience, your performance, what you should get paid by, not from being a person just itself for the color of the skin? You know, when you think that's kind of crazy. When you think you'll lose a lot of good players because you judge them by that, you'll be losing a lot of good players if you went along with a person color, a person's skin, And because you think the person is not intelligent as that Caucasian person, you see what I'm saying? That don't make no sense. That means you going by race. You putting race in the front of everything. You putting race in front of the experience. You putting race in front of the performance. Stuff like that. What they can do and how they're doing it. Their techniques that they're putting out there on the field. That's crazy.
This is the biggest problem. America is going to be the poorest country in the world starting now. You're going to see the biggest crashes happening right now. But what shocks most people is America never had slums like that. Today, slums are everywhere across America.
Really?
Yeah. Biden has done more damage to the world than any other president in history. He took off the Keystone Pipeline between Canada and America.
Okay.
I own oil wells. I was selling oil for $30 US a barrel. Biden came to office, oil went from $30 a barrel to $130 a barrel. He was making oil so expensive, it would wipe out the middle class.
I don't think Biden is the worst president. I don't agree with that. I don't. I do not. I don't agree with that. No, he is not the worst president. Not by a long shot. We have had worse presidents before Biden even thought about running for president.
What he said? Oh yeah, yeah. I said nobody be rocking, knocking. I said nobody be rocking and knocking them goddamn boots. Hey, I said nobody be rocking, knocking. I said nobody be rocking and knocking them goddamn boots. Hey, I said the way that she wearing them jeans, she got a denim coat on, she got a hat to back and a boots to match. She got a big old ass, and I looked from the back. I said, auntie, oh we, there's a whole lot of ass in them jeans. I said, nobody be rocking, knocking. I said, nobody be rocking and knocking them goddamn boots. See, I met this woman. She got a whole lot of ass. The way she put that thing on me, throwing it back, it got me feeling so glad. But see, I like them girls that's not ashamed of me. She keep on begging me, daddy, please put that thing on me. I said nobody be rocking, knocking. I said nobody be rocking and knocking them goddamn boots. Hey, I said nobody be rocking, knocking. I said nobody be rocking and knocking them goddamn boots. Now two-step with it, or to the left with it, or two-step with it, or to the right with it, or two-step with it, or to the left with it, or two-step with it, or to the right with it, or two-step with it, ooh, or to the right with it, ooh, or to the left with it, ooh. You gotta, I said you gotta be knocking.
Yeah, once again, thank y'all for coming to Vino Entertainment TV. Please hit the like, share, subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Just go ahead and just keep me in the algorithm. bring more people over here that, you know, we can give people more, put more things about awareness that's going on right now. Out here in the street on firearm violence, domestic violence, being molested. Also, put more awareness out here about the unfortunate, how they can get more help and how we can give them more help in what they're needing. You know what I'm saying?
In 1958, there was a case called the Kissing Case, where it was a 7-year-old white girl. She recognized the little black boy who would come to her home with his mother. His mother worked as a domestic. So they were out and playing, and she saw the black kid, and she kissed him and his friend on the cheek. So the little girl went home and told her mother, hey, I kissed my friends on the cheek. And the mother found out it was 2 black kids. So she called the police and said that the little boys, 7 and 9, raped the 7-year-old girl. They arrested the 2 boys. They beat them up, put them in jail. They wouldn't let the kids see their parents. It was a huge international case. And what happens, they were going to sentence the boys to reform school until they were 21. And there was such an outcry from the international community. A lot of the international community started to turn on the United States. There were protests in Paris. There were protests in Rome. Certain countries, they were stoning the U.S. embassy. So this was a major embarrassment for the United States. So they eventually had to let the boys go.
But why did the mom even do that when the daughter told her that I kissed 2 boys at school? She didn't say they kissed me. She said I. The main word now. I kissed 2 boys at school. And when the mother found out they were little African American little boys, the mother felt some kind of way and wanted them 2 boys to be prosecuted because she said now that her daughter was touched in the wrong way. You see what I'm saying? That's how people do. You know, they're not listening to the kid. They want to just make their own conclusion and draw their own conclusion and do the opposite what really need to be done. Because I didn't see anything wrong with her kissing 2 boys. Maybe they shouldn't have been little black boys, but she kissed 2 boys. Would it have been the same thing if she said I kissed 2 white boys instead of saying I kissed 2 black boys? And then when they locked them up, and before they locked them up, the police beat the boys up. Now, I don't know how old that the girl was. It didn't say how old the girl was. But how could the police beat the boys up? You know why and how? Because the mother said that they violated her daughter. She didn't say that she kissed the boys on her own. See what I'm saying? So yeah, that was wrong. And today, a society, and even in the century that we are in, some things haven't changed.
Alexa, what does the law state about obtaining a driver's license?
In the United States, there is no constitutional provision that mandates having a driver's license.
If the United States Constitution does not require us to have a driver's license, how can they legally enforce it?
The right to travel without a driver's license is constitutional in the United States. However, some states may have their own laws regarding driver's licenses, so it is important to check the specific laws in your state.
Alexa, isn't it unconstitutional for a state law to contradict our Constitution?
From Substack.com. Any law that infringes on these rights or exceeds the limits of government authority established by the Constitution is unconstitutional.
And see, that's why even in Texas, y'all don't heard me, in Texas, you can buy a brand new car with no driver license. In Texas, you can get full coverage insurance without driving license. You can buy a car without driving license. You can't rent one. I'm gonna say rent. You can't rent one. You can't rent one without a driving license. You can't rent one. But you surely can you surely can drive one around without no driving license. You sure can. And I like that. Yeah. It don't stop you from getting no car. You got to go to work some kind of way, right? You know, in some places you can't even catch a bus. It's no route for no bus routes in some places. Some places you have to have a car in certain cities to just go to drive to get to a job. Some people may drive an hour to get to work. Some people may drive 2 hours. It depends on the money that they're making. Is if it's even worth driving the distance for a little small amount for the amount of money. But yeah, that's true.
No, girl, no. You just came from anywhere. And so is the other girl, give me sweat, whatever, make me hot.
Not Tyler. Come on, that sounds like just a little bitty girl. Damn, not Tyler.
One song gave you a Grammy. How's that possible? You walk right in, the song's still on the fucking radio hot. You got a Grammy. How they do that?
That's true.
How did you get that? How did they even do a audit on it?
Now, this is what I was just talking about a few minutes ago about the level it's the level that they get to get success. But the way that she's talking, like they just came in and just made it a #1 hit, like bam, like they said about Kevin Hart Kevin. He came in and just started making 1, 2 movies. Then all of a sudden he blew up out of nowhere, bam. But Kevin Hart is not funny to me. He's not a good comedian to me. That's just to me. He's not a good comedian to me. He's not. I don't think that he is at all. I don't.
If you read Genesis 1:29, it tells you what the food is. Now, people love to go in the middle of the Bible and look at during the times of famine and look at Leviticus and see all this stuff that is okay to eat during a time of famine when the people were disobedient. But if you look at when God put people in the garden, and you don't have to be religious to believe this, you just got to know this is a very old book. So some ancestral people understood these principles as such. The original people who were in a garden, okay, what grows in a garden? And then if you read Genesis 1:29, it tells you what the food is. I have given you every fruit-bearing seed to have as food. Okay? And then if you go in the back of the Bible, Revelations, the last book, you read Revelations 22:2, it says, I have given you every leaf to be used to heal the nations. So the leaves are to be used to heal the nation. What are the leaves? The herbs. So he told you what the food was.
Plants and fruits.
When our people were obedient, not in a famine, not killing each other. Okay, he told you what the food was. And then Revelations is about now you have been disobedient and you've caused all this dis-ease in your body. I'm going to tell you what's going to heal you. It's up to you to take that choice.
And that's on y'all. I see a video the other day of this Chinaman. Yeah, I can read it from between the lines. This Chinaman, he made a cabbage. And I'm like, will you look at this? This man just made a cabbage out of plastic. He put a drop in there, he just watered around. And it got bigger as he watered around. And when he got through watering around, took it out. And, bottled up, it was a whole cabbage. It was a cabbage. These things that we eat now, and they said when you get seedless fruits, and supposed to have seeds in it, you know something wrong. Even your food don't even last that long. Your fruits, your fruits and your vegetables and stuff, they don't even last that long in the refrigerator anymore. Like they used to. It's crazy. That's why we gotta be more mindful and think more about what we buy, And we might, if you don't know what the things that you're not supposed to eat, look it up. Look up what the foods that you're not supposed to eat. They're supposed to be put into your body, And they got certain pills, you can take to detox your body, certain stuff out your body, clean your liver up, clean your kidneys up, try it. You may feel a little bit better, I had thought about taking that fish oil pill, but I hadn't started taking it yet. But I'm a bit more into it. I've heard things about it. I heard people talk about it, but I need just to take my eyes and look at what's, what it got in it, what I'm saying, what it contains and things like that. And, read more to what it do to my system, what it do to me. See what I'm saying? But yeah, I got to do that. But look into more into your vitamins that you need to take more of your vitamins as you get older, you get a certain age. One while people talking about Geritol. I never took Geritol. I never want to take Geritol, but some people took Geritol just to get pregnant. Some women did. Yeah, they say you take Geritol, you get pregnant real quick. Bam, you get a baby. How true that is? I don't know. Yeah, I also what they say about Kanye West. That man, he's a very talented man, and look like he like to have fun. But then when you see him, hey, okay, you back legging, but when you see him, sometimes he had that anger look on his face. You see what I'm saying? But more happier, more smiles on his face. You see what I'm saying? That's what I like. Like I said, he's a very talented man, and maybe the kids that he have had will also be some kind of way talented, like the dad. Father like son, father like daughter, daughter like father, son like father. You know what I'm saying? Just as well as mother.
Your United States Constitution provides for the cops to flat out lie to your face. They call it mere trickery. Look it up. So if you listen to this right now, please know you are under no legal obligation to talk to law enforcement officers. You don't have to tell them anything, not even your name.
Am I under arrest?
And if they say no, that's your cue to know you are free to leave. Now, they will not tell you that. Because that's not their culture, and technically that's not really their job. Right. It's our job, right, to know what our rights are, and it's sad truth. That's if I don't hear shit else I said this morning. Law enforcement is permissibly, legally, constitutionally protected to lie to you. In fact, they consider it their job, so they don't look at it like that. Envy, I'm going to tell you the truth, and I'm not caping for no cops, but they feel that's their culture. They feel it's cop culture to solicit a confession. You know why? Because, and this goes to your point, Angela, about Donald Trump doubling down on the fact that they confess. Do y'all know that there is no more compelling piece of evidence in a court of law than a confession, even a made-up one?
That's why I said no contest when you be in front of a judge. Is that why they say that? I wonder. It's a lot of things that we don't, a lot of laws that we don't know that we've been abiding by, that we shouldn't be abiding by, or that we didn't have to abide by. But since we don't know certain laws, we do what they say, because we don't know the law, So when they know that we don't know the law, then that's when they, force their questions on you, force certain actions on you, talk to you in any kind of way because you don't know the law. That's why I always say it's always best wherever you go, know your laws. It's always best to know your laws wherever city and state you go. That way you won't be caught by surprise. Amen. It sure will. When it come, I like that song. That's a nice little song right there.
Dressing. Did you know that it contains the same dye as sunscreen? It's called titanium dioxide, and it helps contribute to the white color. It was first used in 1923 as white coloring for paints, ceramics, and other textiles. Hit the follow button for part 2.
Man, do you know how many people eat ranch dressing? I know a lot of people who eat ranch dressing. What? It's like we have to go in the store, again, stores with a dictionary, with our phone, put a dictionary on our phone, where we be able to look up what's in the ingredients in some of the canned goods and the ranch dressing and the salad dressing. Evidently, you see, really in all foods. Who would think ranch dressing from paint? I mean, if I told my friends who all eat ranch dressing what they eat, what they are eating, I wonder would they stop eating it? I wonder if a lot of people knew what's in the ranch dressing, would they stop eating it? Because it's in the restaurants, it's in the stores, it's in the convenience stores. You can buy ranch dressing anywhere. And sometimes you go in there and they all sold out. Because guess what? A lot of people eat ranch dressing. Lots of people. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm scared. Well, look here. I make sure that I tell Mika what's in the ranch dressing, because Mika eat that ranch dressing all the time. And she buy them huge bottle, the big bottle, the biggest bottle that they sell. She buy all the time. And she eat with everything, pizza, her wings. I mean, she eat with all her stuff, everything. I'm like, ugh, fries. I'm like, oh my God. This girl, ranch dressing. Ranch dressing crazy. Man, I don't eat ranch dressing. I eat salad dress. I eat different kind of dress. I eat Italian. I eat Thousand Island. I eat blue cheese and stuff like that. I don't eat that. Your kids do too? Oh my. Woo, girl. Yeah, we got to keep praying, keep our love. Keep praying, keep our hope alive. And hope, yeah. Love and hope, we sure do. Your kids eat that, man. And they love ranch dressing. Oh my God. So I wonder what they'll say when you tell them that what's wrong with the ranch dressing. Your favorite $1,000 too? Okay, yeah. I like $1,000. And I like the Italian dressing. Now I started buying that I used to buy that Kraft Italian dressing, but then I started buying that Olive Garden Italian dressing. They got that in the stores. They got the Olive Garden croutons, the bacon bits. They got all that stuff from Olive Garden. And I be buying the Italian dressing from them. That's where I get my Italian dressing from. I sure do. I do. Man, what your kids gonna say? We tell about that dressing. Let's get our laugh on right quick.
Hello?
Hello, I'm trying to reach Marcus Finley.
Yeah, this is Marcus Finley. Who this?
My name Bryce. Marcus, listen, I've been trying to get at you for a couple weeks, man. I searching high and low trying to get your phone number. I wanted to talk to you about a couple things if it was possible. Now, you married to Tina Finley, right?
Yeah, Tina, my wife.
Yeah. Okay. See, I wanted to talk to you about Tina. But,
man, look here. Don't be coming here calling me and telling me about no shit. You've been fucking with my wife and shit. I mean, no, I ain't trying to hear all that kind of shit like that. I mean, what's up? I mean, what you got? What's up with you and Tina?
No, I ain't had nothing to do with your wife, you know.
Oh, really? I was just about to say, goddamn. I ain't trying to hear all that old bullshit.
Okay, no, it ain't nothing like that, but see, try to really make a long story short, man, we have a family member in my family that's been missing for quite some time. You know, we done been on the internet and everything trying to find this family member, and we've looked for years, man. And let me ask you something. How long you been married to Tina?
Me and Tina been married 5 years.
Okay. Well, see, our family member actually has been missing for 6 years, and we've done the research. We're almost like 100% sure. Let me ask you one more thing, though. I'm just trying to line all the ducks up, man. If I could, does Tina have a scar above her left hip?
Yeah, she got a scar above her left hip. So what that got to do with anything?
Okay, my family member got a scar above their left hip too. Does Tina have a birthmark on her shoulder?
Yeah. So what you trying to say? My wife part of your family or something? Is that what you trying to say?
I don't know how to say this to you, but I mean, after asking you what I just asked you, I mean, I'm 100% sure now. I'm certain that your wife Tina is my brother Tim.
What the fuck did you just say?
Your wife Tina is my brother Tim.
Hey man, hold up, man. Now, first of all, how the fuck did you get my
brother's
number,
been missing for 6 years. You know,
you
my
must
brother
be out your motherfucking mind. How the fuck you gonna call here and I don't even know how the fuck you got my number. How the fuck you gonna call here and gonna tell me that my motherfucking wife that I've been married to for 5 years is a goddamn man?
So my whole family done the research on this. We've done the research on it.
No. So you trying to say for the last 5 years I've been asleep with a motherfucking man? That's what you trying to say?
We've been looking for my brother for 6 years. We've been looking for him and looking for him. You know.
So you trying to say for the last 5 years I've been asleep with a motherfucking man? That's what you trying to say? Can't believe a motherfucker gonna call. It was some old bullshit like this. Gonna give me a motherfucking number. How you get my goddamn number any goddamn way?
That's my brother. That's my brother. We've been looking for it. We've been looking for him for so long. And we've narrowed it down. We're 100% sure that your wife Tina is my brother.
No.
It's my brother Tim.
Man, you better give... Motherfucker, you crazy. I mean, I don't know where the fuck you got my number from, but, you know, Tina be here around goddamn 5 o'clock. You know, I'm going to find out from that motherfucker. If it is, I'm going to let you know right now. I'm going to kill that motherfucker.
Wait a minute. I don't want you... Okay, let me ask you this. Do y'all have any kids?
No, she said she couldn't have no kids.
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, just because she can't have no kids don't mean she's no goddamn man. How you gonna play me like that?
Marcus, that's my brother.
Wait till Tina get home.
That's my brother.
That ain't none of your goddamn brother. And I don't believe the shit until she tell me that shit. Ain't no way we've been together as long as we've been together, and you trying to tell me that I didn't know that motherfucker. I tell you,
that's
what,
my brother.
You know, it ain't gonna be long before that motherfucker get home. She get home around 5 o'clock, motherfucker. I'm gonna check that shit out, and if the shit is true, I'm gonna tell you, motherfucker, it's gonna be you're gonna have a dead goddamn brother. That's what you're gonna have.
You're not gonna do nothing to my brother.
Yeah, I'm gonna do something to her, goddamn. How the fuck you gonna be married to me?
You're not gonna do nothing to my brother.
Don't tell me. She don't even tell me she a goddamn man. Hell, she got all women parts.
You know, you're not gonna do nothing to my brother.
Goddamn, how can I get caught? This motherfucking me. How can I get caught up in some bullshit like that? I'm an old man, motherfucker.
Can I say one more thing to you?
What?
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your wife, Tina.
Oh, motherfucker. Motherfucker, I'm about to kill motherfucker up in here. We finna call goddamn mortuary folks. I was gonna call me. I'm sitting at the door when she get here, because goddamn soon as she walked in the door, I was gonna get her ass right there. Fucker. Yeah.
Yeah, Megan. Tim. Oh, Tim is Tina. Nephew told me, boy, that's something else, girl. Yeah, that's funny, boy. That's funny to me, boy. Look here. You just never know. But it's always have a good joke. I mean, it's always have a good laugh. It's good to have a good laugh. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes you just don't know what person went through for the day. They need a good laugh, or need something to just something to laugh about. You know what I'm talking about? That's how I see it. You know, I think laughter is good for the heart, and I know it's good for the soul. You know, laughter is always good for the soul. You know, that's how you sometimes can make a person's day, by making them laugh, putting some kind of smile on their face. You know, all that. That's what I think. But that's just me. But pretty soon, y'all, we're gonna be going into community, doing some feeding out in the community. But right now it's been kind of chilly. The weather kind of make his mind want to be hot, cold, what it want to do. But once the weather get right, we're gonna work it out. That was hilarious. That's about the prayer of the devil prayer. I know, right? I know. I know that's right. That's crazy, boy. Look at here. But yeah, we're gonna be out pretty soon, y'all. Feeding them fortune and everything. So I'll let you know when I'll be out in the community. Do what I'm supposed to do. Anyway, y'all. I think we'll get up off here. I still thank you for coming out, Legging, and everything. And make sure y'all hit the like, share, subscribe button. Tell your friends about it, grandparents about it. This is Grown Folks channel. We talking, we laugh, we cut up. We have fun. You know what I'm saying? We enjoy ourselves over here. Jim, Tim, and Tina. Yeah, thank you, girl. All right. Oh. Oh. Anyway, woo. Let me get up out here. Y'all better stay warm. Some people still getting a little snow out there. But I'll figure up out here. Y'all have a good day. A good night. And make sure y'all keep it real. Peace.
Give me my theme music.